I'm really excited about what we have to share. So, yay! So, welcome. It is Tuesday. It is November 4th. Holy cow. Can you believe that, you guys? We are like, the end of the year is right there. We are getting so close. So, let's finish it out strong and motivated. And so, I'm going to be sharing an idea that might help tonight. And Lori has so kindly volunteered to take over our sweet friend Carol. Oh, wait, was it Stacy originally? I can't even remember.
Well, first I was supposed to be the 18th, then I was the 11th, now I'm the 4th. So,
There's been some switcheroos, and I don't remember who was. I think it was originally Carol on tonight, and her dad is he's passing right now from cancer. So if you can keep her and her family in your prayers, then he's getting right here to the end. Um, so we love to support each other that way and maybe send her some love. That would probably mean a lot to her. I know it would mean a lot to her. And so if you can just remember her and her mom, especially in your prayers, that'd be so sweet. So, Stacy had volunteered like, hey, if Carol can't be here, then I'll do it. But it's Stacy's birthday today. I don't know if it's today or if it was
Yeah,
yesterday or
it's
tomorrow.
today.
And she had offered to lead the call, silly girl. Of
I
course
know.
her family
I
wants to
think she
take her.
forgot it was her birthday or something. I'm like, you're not
Okay,
gonna do that.
well, totally forgiven. But anyway, so her family took her out for her birthday, and Lori's like, I'll trade you. So thank you, Lori. We love that we can be flexible and we're so good at that as women, right? But we do appreciate you. So I'm excited to hear what you got for us, Lori. So
so I believe I'm sharing promos and incentives as this is the first meeting of November.
yes, that's
Okay.
perfect.
So welcome to November, and it feels like it's midnight. So good job jumping on when it's so dark outside. Um, for November, when you add 3 people, you will get $150 cash for holiday. That can continue with 6, you'd get 300, and 9, you would get 450. So that's what's possible in that regard for November. It's a great time to add new VIPs because they will get 15% off of their 100 PV order or more their first month, and their next 2 months, December and January, they get free shipping. If I'm wrong, let me know, but that's what I read. We're
Perfect so far.
still working on Rising Leaders Retreat. There's still next day pay and still working on Icon. And I didn't see do they still do a product of the month? I didn't see one.
No, because since perks went
Yeah,
away,
yeah. Okay. So I think that's it. It's not like a lot to say, just good stuff.
who wants to earn some extra money because there's some great opportunities to do that this month.
Right.
So I was thinking back, Janelle. Janelle, she joined in November. I don't know how many years ago it was now, probably 6 or 7. But she joined in November, and Plexus was doing an extra little earning opportunity like they're doing this month. And she fast started, I want to say like senior silver that month. And she earned a lot of extra money. So it was so exciting to be able to say, like, her very first month with Plexus, she earned over $1,000. And that was very doable. And that is what we're looking at here. Like, not only, I don't want you to just consider, like, for yourself, what would an extra $450 be? And it's actually, it's not just $450. It's actually quite a bit more than that because that's just the extra bonuses that you get. That's not counting the business building bonuses you'd get from those 9 new VIPs, which that would be a lot, but also the commissions you would earn off of those points. And there's, maybe you'd earn some extra ways as well. That's very possible. So it's a lot of extra earning potential. And don't just think about that for yourself, but think about that for your friends and family that would love to earn some extra income right now because we see people do this. I love that reminder when I was in Detroit with Stacy's team and Raquel's team. What was that, 3 weeks ago, Raquel? I love hearing that our Nicole on Raquel's team, a single mom, earned over $1,000 her first month. Do you know what $1,000 extra income means to a single mom? That's huge. That's something that we have to offer people. And this month, there's even extra. And it's still like the month just barely started. We have a lot of month left. So be bold about that. I'm seeing lots of good posts. I've got one loaded and ready to go too, but like consistently post about the opportunity for extra holiday earning right now and that, it's something that you can help them with. And if you don't feel confident helping them with that, then don't be afraid to ask. We've got, we just highlighted the developing silvers board, which makes it really step by step and easy. And if you need help beyond that, don't be afraid to ask. Just put it out there, and then if you need help helping people earn, then that's something that we would love to do with you. Okay. So, this might be a quick call tonight, but I want to show you something super exciting, and I'm hoping that it will help you earn some of those extra income opportunities this month and maybe help you help your team do the same thing as well, and maybe some new people. So we have been doing the large group. It's slipping my mind who does these. What is her name? Tina? Oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. There's a diamond who started doing these large multi-team challenges, right? And we've been participating as a team for like, I want to say at least 6 months, probably longer than that. And so we'll just kind of advertise it and promote it a couple of weeks before it starts. And then we can join this larger group as long as I've paid into it to allow our team to participate. It costs me $100 a month to do these big group challenges. And what I found was I didn't really see it benefiting our team. I didn't see people really participating and staying engaged. It's kind of hard in a large group like that for people to be seen and feel seen and stay engaged and not get lost, right? And sometimes they're amazing, but I think if you do them too much, it just kind of becomes white noise. And I felt like that I was thinking, are these helping us anymore? And so I actually saw there were a couple other diamonds. There's a chat where she shares those every month, and a couple of them were like, do you guys ever feel like your team's not really utilizing these or benefiting from them? Like they just kind of become white noise when you're doing them every single month. And another one of the diamonds spoke up and said, yeah, I did see that. I felt like people weren't getting really excited about them or utilizing them or inviting, or even if they are inviting, like people weren't participating so much. So we took a break for a couple months and just did something small ourselves. And then, then we joined back in and everyone was all excited to do it again. So I think it's good to take a break is my point. And so I did talk to like our Ruby and Hire group to try to get their feedback. And, there was no one that really objected to taking a break and doing something different for now. So that's what we're going to do. So I want to show you what was shared with me that I'm pretty excited about. And this is totally optional. No one has to participate. But if you want to, then this will be an option that I will run for the team, whoever wants to participate, okay? So I got this idea from Angie Ambersetti, who is an amazing friend and Diamond. Her team is in momentum right now. They're doing awesome and growing consistently. And I love Angie because she's always like trying new things just to see, just to find new ideas. And she said that they had done, they actually came up with this idea because they did a vendor event with like several of them went in on this booth that was kind of expensive and they didn't know anyone there. And so what they did is they found a way to get people's information and offer them a 7-day sample pack. And so if you've been doing this for a while and you've ever given people samples, you know that if you hand out samples to people, you're usually just throwing away your money. Because if you don't follow it up with some information and interaction with them, then you might as well just throw those samples in the trash. So here's what they did is they planned ahead. They made some cute little like info printable cards with just a little bit of information about Slim, and they offered up a 7-day, like I call it a sip and sample. They just did a 7-day Slim kickoff challenge group. And so people could buy into it. Here's another thing is that you want people to invest. You don't want to just hand things out, especially 7 sticks of Slim. That can get pretty pricey right there. And you don't want to just give that away for free. Especially because if people don't make some type of investment, then odds of them actually paying attention and being appreciative of that is much, much smaller. If they have to invest something, then they're a lot more attentive and a lot more committed to getting the information and to having an experience. So they sold 7-day Slim sample packs for $20. And if you wanted them shipped, they charged an extra $5 for shipping. And then this is the group that they put together. I'm going to show it to you. I didn't realize, Janelle let me know because it just so happens that Janelle just had some friends that wanted some samples. And so I'm so proud of Janelle. She was like, sure, I'll sell you some samples. I'll give you 7 for $20. And then I'm going to put you in a chat where I can teach you about what I gave you, right? So absolutely proud of Janelle for doing that. And there is apparently a Christy McDade, which is a VA Plexus Diamond that does a lot of really cool stuff that she shares. She put together a 7-day. Is it all Slim, Janelle? It's more than Slim. So she did like a 7-day messenger chat that you're using for those people that you sold the samples to. I'll just let you talk. Do you want to just, or is your voice back yet?
It's
I know
here.
Janelle.
So yeah, it's a 7-day sipping challenge or something like that is what it's called. And it's also introducing gut health.
Oh,
So
cool.
her posts were made to do a Facebook group. But I didn't want to do a group with 2 people and my gals wanted to drink now. So I will find you a challenge or I will make you a chat and that's what we're doing. So I've just been using her posts, modifying them a tad bit. And then just, there's 2 posts a day so far. And I have the Trello board up too. If time permits, I can show it.
Awesome. And so you're doing it in Messenger, right? From what I
Yeah.
understood. So you
Yeah.
put both of them in Messenger and you said, okay, we'll start on Monday. And then Monday you
Yes.
drop okay,
Yep.
beautiful.
And every day I'm reminding them, I talk to them before the weekend. I'm coaching them, like, start your water. I want you to increase your water because the one drinks no water whatsoever. And the other one drinks about 20 ounces. So I was encouraging them to get their water uptake, upping it over the weekend. And then by Monday, when we started with the samples, then I'm really encouraging them and getting them, helping them to get more water in.
I love it. See, and that's one of the benefits of just doing a small group is you can be a lot more personal with people, a lot more hands-on than plugging them into a group with 300 members. You know what I mean? So that's why I love, one of the reasons I love this concept. I'm going to show you so Angie and her group, they did a Facebook group, not a chat. They made a group. So I'm going to show that to you, and then we can kind of pick some ideas from this, pick some ideas from that, whatever Christy McDade has, and then put together something. And here's my thoughts, is anyone that's interested in doing this, I say, like, put your name in the chat, I want in, or private message me. And then I'll make a messenger chat so we can say, okay, we're gonna have the group ready by, what's today, Tuesday, by Thursday morning. And then so we'll have some post suggestions for you to do. We'll want to give people like a week to invite and get their samples in people's hands. And then we'll start. But we want to get it done early enough that we're still early enough before Thanksgiving that we don't lose their attention and we can get them to order before Thanksgiving. So that's kind of the thoughts on it. Okay. So here, I'm just going to share my screen and I'll show you this group. So they made it a private Facebook group. There's only 24 members in here, and a lot of those are the brand ambassadors that were selling the samples. So there's not a whole lot of guests in here. And considering I think she said they had like 6 or 7 new VIPs come from it, then that's actually pretty good. So I think the magic is totally like the hands-on and follow-up that you do outside of the group, but the group is such a great idea. So let me share my screen here. And then I'll show you what we're looking at here. So here's the cover photo, 7-day slim kickoff. Now, Angie said if she were to do this again, and this is what I wanted to do anyways, I would want to do slim and active, because slim, I mean, it tastes good, but most people don't really feel anything potentially the first 2 or 3 days. Some do, but a lot of people won't. Active, people usually feel something right away and they like what they feel. So I suggest we do like 3 packets of slim, 3 packets of active, and maybe a hydrate, or we could do 4 slim, 3 active, whatever. But I want to do like a little combo of different options like that. Here's the description for the group. It says, ready to kick off your health reset? Our 7-day slim kickoff is here. For just $20, you'll get a 7-day trial of Slim, the pink drink everyone raves about, access to this private Facebook group, daily tips on blood sugar, gut health, cravings, energy, and more, guidance on how Slim works with other products to help you feel your best, simple, supportive, in just 7 days. So that is the description that they had in the group. Here is the post. It's really pretty simple, but they did a lot of lives, and I think that is really cool too, because information or facts tell, stories sell. So the more you can get them hearing people's testimonies and stories, that's what sells better than anything. So if you only just do, and we'll do like, a couple little giveaways here and there. But just so you can see kind of what's here, this was their day 1, just a welcome message. And then this was the first post that went up. I believe these are in order. I actually didn't check to see. But you can see there's just a description of the different slims. Then the second day they do meet ProBio 5. Oh, you know what happens here? All the lives bump to the top because those are the ones that people, when they reply on those, then it bumps them to the top. But so here you're just seeing posts that they did. So they do talk about a lot of different products, not just the slim, which I like. And because There's so much. Oh, good. They did do GLP-1. I was going to say I would want to do like a highlight on GLP-1 as well, since that's such a hot topic right now. So they did share Jessica Hugendorn's in her very informative video about GLP-1 and plexus. And I want to show you just, let's see how many lives they did. I didn't count them. We're still looking at posts. I think there is 2 posts a day. Yeah, so see here, and then I think they had a live every day. I would have to look at it closer to see if there was 2. Oh, they only showed this one. I swear I thought I saw more than that. Okay, well, I think we should have a live every day. That's my vote anyways, whether they did or not. So anyways, you get the gist of it. And here's something crazy. Like this is how you know when you're on track is when you get those little God winks, you know what I mean? I was like rushing in like, okay, I want to show this tonight and see if anyone wants to do this with me. And then I opened up Facebook to go find this group and look at the very first post that I saw. This is funny. In our Jewels of Excellence group, this is the very first thing I saw when I opened Facebook. Joanna Miller, if you don't know who she is, she's very amazing. She is a Plexus Jewel. I don't know which rank she is, but she said that basically her and her team wanted to do some samples, and so they made these super cute little printable. This is only 3 days, but I want you to see how cute these are. So I messaged Joanne and I said, I want to buy that template from you. $7 because her daughter helped her make it and she's raising money for her some team that she's on or whatever. But I said, is there any way you could make 7 days and I'll pay you to do it? And so she responded, and I haven't read it yet, but I think I saw that she was like, yeah, I could do that. So look how cute these are. So there's a different little booklet, printable booklet for each day that's got a testimony, and then it's got some info on product as well. So how fun is this if we could, and again, this would be optional because like you can do whatever you want with your people that want to sample, but here's some options that we have that could be really fun. In fact, let me see what Amber said. I think, because I'm pretty sure I saw or Joanna, not Amber. Oh yes, I'd love to edit or create that for you. I'll work on it tonight and send it over. Love that idea. Because I had told her, I'll Venmo you after my team meeting. I do have a question. Our team is prepping to do a 7-day sip and sample. We would like to do 3 slim, 3 active, maybe a hydrate, or maybe just slim and active. How hard would it be to add 4 more days with something about active in there? I would be happy to pay you. So she said, yes, I would love to. Love that idea. So we can have these as an option too, which I think is really cute. So if you guys are interested, then I would like to get hopping and putting this together so we can really start advertising it towards the end of this week and maybe even plan to have all the samples out by end of next week. Would that give us enough time to be closed before the Thanksgiving? I think it should. So let me know if you want, and that's just all I've got for now. Okay, I haven't picked dates or anything like you can tell, but I think we've got something good to work with here. So let me stop sharing this. And does anyone have any questions? Oh, good. So I see people are wanting to try. Janelle, I did $20 for 7, and anyone not close to me, it would be 25 to include shipping. Perfect. Christy McDade has a 7 sample challenge. I have the Trello board up. Oh, okay. Do you want to show us the Trello board?
It actually looks just like what you were showing from Amber's group.
Oh, it's the same?
Mhm.
Okay.
The
Okay.
graphics were the same from what I could see.
Well, then
So
we don't even need to worry about it, do
awesome.
we? That makes it easy. We don't have to choose one or the other then. Okay. So, yeah, so super cute. So if I bought that from Joanna. Joanna's the one who created the cute little printables. And she said she would make a 7-day one for us. So I pay for it, then I share it with the chat group, whoever wanted in, and then you guys will just be in charge of printing it on your own and getting it to your people, okay? You'll be in charge of getting your samples to your people, and so everyone's kind of on their own in that regard, but then we'll kind of have um we'll come up with some ideas of what to post, what to put in your stories. Just and if you know me, it's going to be really simple. So if anyone loves to come up with stuff like that, then you're welcome to volunteer to help too. We'll just collaborate and find a way to make it sound exciting and get people sampling and ordering before Thanksgiving will be the goal. So cool. Well, I see in the chat who wants in. I will make a list and I'll get that started tonight. And then as soon as Joanna gets those printables done for me, I will save those graphics then from Angie's group and put them in a board and start a. Oh, here's a question. Should we just do this in our, we already have a challenge group. There could be some pros and cons to using that versus making a new one, because if we advertise it in there, we may have people that want to do it that their brand ambassador doesn't even have a clue what's going on. So let's think that through together. What do you guys think? I mean, I guess we can discuss it in the chat with whoever wants to. And if you guys, yeah, if you're like, this is not for me, no offense taken, totally fine. You guys can go, but does anyone have some thoughts on just using our current challenge group, which we haven't done a challenge in there for a long time because we've been doing the big ones. So we've just been advertising those bigger ones in there and then giving them the link to join the other groups. So it would be kind of fun to have an actual challenge in that group again. We might be able to revive some people that haven't ordered yet. But the challenge would be then, like, if their brand ambassador's not like already agreed to, yeah, I'll do this, then we might have to, that might get complicated. Any thoughts? Maybe we can think on that tonight and
Question. So, are we going to kind of do this all together then, or are you giving us all the information and we kind of run our own chat?
no,
With
I'm gonna do a group challenge. So you invite people, you send them samples, you send them the printables if you like, and then you add them to the group where we're gonna do it. And then I will have the posts pre-scheduled, and then whoever is helping, I will assign out some testimonies to be like, hey, Amber, can you go live on Thursday for 5 minutes or less and share your testimony live anytime after 3 p.m. You know,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Should I buy extra slim, active, and hydrate so that I have all the stuff?
I
Like
would,
right
and
away?
unfortunately, I already ordered. Well, actually, I think I did get a little bit of extra, so I should be good. But yeah, you might, if you order exactly what you need every month, you're gonna want to order some more. If you haven't, or if your subscription hasn't run yet, maybe add an extra bag of active, and an extra bag of slim or whatever.
My subscription comes at the end of the month, so I'd better just grab something.
Yeah. Or you can like, collaborate with local, like if Nicole wants to do it too, then you guys could, maybe her subscription runs next week and you guys could, or whatever, so you can figure it out where you can just pay her for the
And
extra.
when do we start the challenge? Like, when do we have to, because we have to send all of that in the mail so that they have it by the time the challenge starts. When did you say? Was there a date?
Well, so I was saying my goal would be to have everyone have samples in hand by next weekend, and then maybe we could start the following Monday, what would the date be for that? Do you guys feel like that would give us enough time to advertise it, get samples to people? And let me tell you a secret. Every single time, every single time, I have someone that decides to do it like the day before we start. And I am not going to tell them no. So you know what I tell them? Awesome. I'm going to stick your stuff in the mail, or I'll get that to you as fast as I can. But the posts are going to start tomorrow. Absolutely no big deal. Just pay attention, get all the info, and then you can sample the stuff as soon as it comes. So if we were to do that, let's look at the actual dates where that would put us when we finish, because I really want to give us some time before the Thanksgiving week to, if only I could find my calendar quickly, you guys. I'm so so bad with my phone sometimes. Okay, there it is. Okay, so if today is the 4th. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's November. Okay. So if we tried to have all samples out by the 16th and we started on the 17th and we ran for a week, that would end us on the Monday of Thanksgiving. So that gives us well, we could actually end it like Sunday night. So that would give us 3 full days before Thanksgiving where we could help people order. That seems good to me. Do you think? Okay, I like that plan. So let's plan on our challenge will start on Monday, November 17th. So that gives us like almost 2 weeks to invite and get samples in people's hands. That's plenty. I think that's plenty of time. Okay. So I will commit to by Thursday, I'll have a chat. I'll have the group ready and let's all share. I'm not going to put that all on myself. You guys help me come up with some fun ways to post about this, to put it in your stories, messages to send to people. We'll work on that stuff together of ideas of how.
So do people just Venmo you like the 20 whatever or however they want to pay? How do you do it?
No, you're gathering the money from your people, then you're getting them the samples.
Yeah, yeah. So it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you get the money. Never mind.
Yeah. I would just
Like I would just have somebody Venmo me the $25 and then I would send them.
yes. Yeah, that's up to you. However you want to.
Okay, sorry.
I
I
would
guess
just
that was
say
a
make
dumb
it.
question.
No, I thought I misunderstood you. I thought you thought that I was going to collect the money.
No.
Maybe. Yeah. So that's up to you. Venmo is typically what people prefer. PayPal is an option if you have that too, or else, if they're local, maybe they'll just want to give you cash or whatever. That's fine. Totally up to you. So, all right. That's what I got. Everyone, we're getting off early tonight, so have a good night. Maybe use this time to make a list of who you want to invite. Okay? Have a good one. Thanks for joining us.